All right, this is what's happening. I already removed the front axle, and there it is. I'm gonna take that off, put in a new one, the right one, because that's not the right seal for that side. And then you'll see everything else as I put it on. But that's how I have everything disconnected. As you see, the shock, I took that off. It's right over here. And there it is with the tire. And then I have all the nuts separated. This is from the brake caliper. That's from the shock absorber. And that's from the front mounting. I took the cross member right here. That's supposed to go here. And as you can see, it's open. And I moved it. I moved it to the side. And it's plastic tied to it. So that way it won't come loose. And that's the front motor mount. As you see, I disconnected those two nuts right there. And here it is. And I'm gonna change that one also. That one I'm gonna change also. It's also leaking. So this is what's happening. And there are the bolts. Take that cross member, put it back. That cross member goes right here. See, everything's open right now. Let me just, and these are the tools that I'm using that helping me big time. Plus I got the that powerhouse that helped me with taking the tire off. So this is the best tool to have. This is helping me big time. Plus that other little one over there, that helps too. Oh yeah. And then, like I said, I took the cross member, and there it is right there. And I have moved it to here, and then I plastic tied it. As you can see, let me get a wider view back on. See? So right now it's tied up. It's out the way, and it's not hanging because I did this before. But I had it hanging, and now I know, oh, wait a minute, maybe I could just, yeah, and I did it tie it up so that way it won't be hanging. So I'll be able to still be under here with no problem, and I did that. So there it is, I just moved it, and it's now tied up. There it is. That's the tool that I used to take that axle out, right there. That's the tool. Sometimes, yeah, it works, sometimes it doesn't. This didn't work for me, because the way the transmission is set up is made. And then with that 4-pound hammer, yep, so I took it off with that, and it helped. As a matter of fact, let me show you right here. I have a couple of them, as you can see, and I took the one that was the whitest one. Sometimes you don't use these tools, but I did use it, and it helped me out with this. But there's another one right there. I can use that one. Also helps. So yeah, that's it. But this one that I took, it helped. It was wide enough to get around the axle and take it out. So that tool works. If you want to take it out, you got to bang it out with a 4-pound hammer. As I put it back, I'll give you a demonstration how that looks. But right now, I'm going to take that out and go from there. All right, this one I took out already. And it has a little rip right there. So I don't know if that's the cause of it. But this one's a new one. I just replaced it, but I took it out, and I'm going to replace it with this one. And this one's pretty much flat. They're both the same width, as you can see. So, but this one is just flat for the left side. This one, I think, I don't know which was for, but let me put it on so that way you can see how it looks when I put it on this right here. And as you can see, pop it in. There it is. It seals it up. So that's how that looks with this one. But I took it out, and I'm going to replace it with this one, which is flat, which I'm going to use the tools so that way I can push it in. And this is how it looks when I put it in the air, in the axle, and put it in, push it in. That's how it looks. So it's going to look just like that. So yeah. And then I'm going to use this one right here, put it in. I see it's the right width. So I'm going to bang it in with this one. And then once I get it in, then I'm going to change it and then use this one. So that way, when I hit it, it'll be flat. It'll start hitting the transmission outer case. So it'll be flat, and then be even all around when I hit it with this one. But this one here, just so I can line it up correctly and put it in and start banging it, make sure it's even. And that's how that looks. All right, let's see how this goes. Just take this off right here. This ain't long enough. That's the only other thing that I don't like about it. It's not long enough, so I gotta find out how to make it work, and see if it works. Yeah, I'll probably make it happen. See if that's how it is, and then take this one, put it in, and then just like that, and just bang it in there evenly. All right, that's how that looks. I'm just gonna wipe it down, get in there and just clean it up a little bit. Just like that. Clean it up and put the other gasket seal in there. And this is the crazy part here. Using this right here, put that seal in there. Look how short it is. Then I gotta go all the way in there like that. As you can see, I'm already stretched, my arm's stretched out. And then I gotta get a hammer, something to bang it in there so I can bang it in little by little. I'm gonna see what I could do. And this is how I'm doing it. With this and this, I go under here, then just put it right in there, flat, and then take the hammer, pull down here and go this way and try to hit it like that. And that's how I'm doing it. Just like that, little by little, bang it in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna feel for it. If it's even, I gotta hit this side more. So I gotta hit this side right here at the bottom right more. And I'll get back to you on that one. But that's how I'm doing it. I'm gonna see if this works. It's a vacuum stick. And I'm gonna put it right in here. Like that. I went right in and I'm gonna bang it. And let's see if that works. As you can see right now, I'm putting it in there and there it is. It's right here. So I'm gonna start banging it. I'm not gonna go crazy because it's just a seal. It's gotta fit in so it's not gonna be really doing any damage. So I'm gonna put it right in there. And there you go, got that extension. And right there. Bang it a couple times. Oh yeah, it's gonna help. Let me feel around it. Okay, still gotta go. One side is in, this is a little bit in. I gotta hit a little bit more on this side. So let me just do that right there. And just get that right there. And that's it. Just even it up right there, just like that. And just start banging. I'm gonna lean it more on that side. That's like bang it in there. And see if that goes right in. Okay, nice and even, nice and flat. Okay, just bang it and tap. You gotta give it, not too hard, just tap it. That way you know what's going in there. I feel around it. Oh yeah, it's going in. It's going in. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll get right back to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it worked. This right here, let me get you, back you up a little bit. And there it is. This is just a vacuum pipe for the vacuum cleaner. And here it is. See, as I said before, it's not long enough. So I just used a vacuum extension. You just take any, if you have one, you just take the closest, this is the closed end, and this is the opened end. So I took the closed end and it fit it, so I just squeezed it in there. Now it's tight, and you just put it right there, and then with the hammer, here you go. See, you just go like just like that. As you can see from a distance, yeah, you can see it. And then just go in there, and then with the hammer, just start hitting it, and then little by little. This won't go, it won't sink in because this is wide enough so that it won't go in. So this is perfect. So right now, I'm gonna give it a couple more taps, and then that's it. So it's in there already, but it's not gonna be sunk in. I'm looking at it. Yep, it looks good. So yep, this works. So if you don't have that, if you want to get the extension in, and it's because you get the actual trans, it's way deep in there, and that little handle, this little handle's not gonna make it. So just get this pipe, vacuum pipe, extension, whatever you call it, and then use that, and it'll work. Like I said, I didn't damage it. I just tapping it, and it went in because that's a rubber seal going into the transmission. So that's it. So it worked. Hope this helps. All right. Just put a little bit of grease at the tip of it. Just a little bit of grease, so that way it won't be falling. And I clean that part right there. Clean all that real good. Now I'm gonna put it in nice and carefully. I'm gonna turn it also, so that way we don't have problems with the that ring. And just put it in nice and even. Go in there right even. Touch nothing. There, I went in. I went in. Give it a good tap. There. And then pull it out. Nope. Turn it. It's in there. It won't come out. And that's it. Perfect. Yeah, it's in there. So I have the car in neutral so I can turn this. If I had it in park, I won't be able to do this. So before you go under, make sure you got your car in neutral, so that way you'll be able to work with it with no problem. It'll be more easier. And right now, yeah, it's in there. Lay this down. And then I'm gonna put everything else back together, put the shock back on, and go from there. Yep, done. That's how easy it is with a scissor lift. Yep. And that's how easy it is with a scissor lift. Taking this off is a 32 millimeter. Just like that. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? I'm gonna see if I can bang this out using this. I did the same thing on the left side, took it out. So I'm gonna take that out right here. And let's see how it goes. 4-pound hammer, 4 pounds. 4-pound hammer. And I'll put it right up in there like that. As you can see, let's see what happens. Get it up in there like that. There, it popped out. Nice and easy. Look at that. It worked perfectly. Look at that. So yeah. You could have used this, but then, you know, have to level it. It'll come out, but this was more easier. And it popped right out. So there you go. It's already out. Got the drip pan just in case any transmission fluid comes out. All right, next video, next sequence, next scene. All right, there it is. Took it out, no problem. Now let me remove the old seal and put in a new one. How do I use this from this angle? Go right here, stick that in there. There, I got it in there, and just lift. It came right out. There you go. All right, boom, drop. Okay, no transmission fluid coming out. That's good. All right, because it came off from the other end. Well, I'm doing the driver's side. Let me bring you back. All right. Let me see. Yep, there it is. And it was leaking from that side also, see? That's the outer part of it. So it was leaking from that part. And this part goes on the inside. So that's it. This one's bad, so I'm gonna put the new one in. All right, let me show you this. Now I've got the axle out. This is the passenger side. And this part right here is all clean. No damage, only right here, but it's just fine. So I already cleaned it up all around there. Get you closer. As you can see, it's already cleaned up. Right here is clean. And then I'm gonna put the new axle seal. This is the one that I'm gonna put in, brand new. And that's how it's gonna fit. And remember, it's gonna be like this with that flare thing sticking out on the outside. Like this, carefully, carefully. And just put it in this one. Whoop, wrong way again. This way. And then goes in nice and tight. See, it's tight. So I'm not gonna push it in all the way. But yeah, it'll fit perfectly around here. So this one is good for the passenger side. But there is no tool for that, because if I use this and put it in, as you can see, it's gonna damage that piece that's sticking out, that flare thing. So it's not gonna work. And this way it doesn't fit, and I'll get a smaller one. And I didn't see nobody doing it this way. As you can see how it goes in. Nice, and it's a 50 millimeter for that. And it goes in perfectly, as you can see. But there's a little gap. It plays, it's playing there. So what I did was, I bought this tool. This socket. 1/11/16. And it has a 12 points on it, so which is good to even everything out when I hit it. And here it is. See, just put it together. And it goes in perfectly. And it stays there too. So it's perfect, see? So I'll hit it in nice and even. Then I use this right here. That'll connect it. And you should see how I put it in. But yeah, that's it. That's how it works. So I'm gonna do it this way, so that way I get it in evenly. And then once it's in, then I'll use the other. No, I can't use the other either. Once it's in, I gotta make sure it's safe. Then I see how I could hit it maybe on the sides carefully, using this right here and just tapping it from here with this one. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to get it in there, but so far doing it this way works perfectly. All right. Okay, this is my dilemma when buying this. I didn't know. So when I took this off, look at the size of that. And I'm thinking this will fit, and it doesn't. So that's what happened with this. So I can't use this. So what I did was, went and got me a washer. And then I took this right here, the screw, the bolt for that, put it through here, just like that. And on the other side, as you can see, then took this right here, the handle part, and just screwed it right in. And that's it. Nice and tight. It's even and it's flush all around. So this is how I'm using it. So when I put the new axle seal in there, nice and carefully, as you can see, it'll go in there with no problem, and I'll just bang it in carefully. Now if I need the extension, there you go again with this vacuum tube. Put it right in here, and there it is. And that's how I'm gonna do it. Tap it in little by little, and make sure it goes in there with no problem. So that's it. So it's done. A little ingenuity. All right. All right. Let's see how this is gonna go. Got my light on, and got this right here. Socket attached to this handle from the bearing and race kit. As you can see, I already got it in there. The axle seal, and here we go. I don't need the extension because it's just long enough that I could go over, and you can see, go right here. This is the exhaust pipe. Go over it like that. Bring it in here, and just line it up carefully, right in there. Make sure it's in there good. All right. and just give it a light tap, not too hard. As you can see, oh, my hand's in the way, but I'm trying to make it so that way. Okay, got it in there. Now I gotta hit more on this side. That side's already flushed, as you can see. That side's already flushed. So I just keep tapping and tapping and messing with it until it gets in there. I'm gonna give you a good close-up of it, how it looks so far. That side over there a little bit more, just tap that over a little bit and just get it in there. All right, that's it. I'll be back, show you how it looks. All right, as you can see, it's in there and it's pretty much flushed as best as I could do it. As you can see, right there. See how it's lined up? As flush as I can see it. It's sticking a little bit out here, but I evened it out. I was hitting it like this. That's how I was hitting it. Hitting this side a little bit more. So yeah, it's in there now. So we'll see how that looks. Yeah, put the axle in and go for a ride and see what happens next. But yeah, it's in there now. And it's pretty much even all around, as you can see. So it worked. This baby works, okay. All right. As you can see, that's the cross member that goes right here. And those are the two bolts. Hook it up, you see, it will be pretty much in the way doing this. See, it opened up the transmission more. And there's the motor mount just hanging, so it's fine. So I got 3 more motor mounts. I got the transmission on the other side, then I got the 2 right and left motor mounts holding this engine up, so that's no problem. So yeah, that's it right there. There it is, just dangling. And then took that off, moved it to the side. It makes a big difference in doing this. It helps big time. So as you can see, I can get under there with no problem. As you can see it right there, no problem. And then I was able to do it, what I was able to do with it without having that cross beam all in the way. So yeah, that's it. Let me get you right there, and there it is. So now I'm gonna put the axle on and go from there. I also went back to this right here and just did like that. Put it on the side right there and tap it in as much as I could to get that side in. So that's pretty much flush with this side, and see what happens from there. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put the axle in, as you can see. Can't do it from this angle. Let's do this again. Okay, now I can see. Now it's going in there. It's going in there. Okay, it's in there now. Okay, there you go. Slid it in there. Okay. Now, let's see if I can push it in there. There, went right in, as you can see. Did I get that? Did I get that? Yes, I got that. All right, it's in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it. It's in there. Because the thing I didn't do was take off the shock on this side. Shock absorber on this side. Yeah, it's in there. Let me turn it. Oh, yeah, it's turning. All right. Put the rest of the stuff back on it. Put the caliper and the wheel housing back together again. And that's it. So it's there, it's on. All right, it's done. So I'm gonna put everything else back, the caliper and the wheel hub and all that, put it all together and then go for a test drive. All right, thank you for watching. All right, here we go. Putting in the 2 nuts for the shock. The bottom one first. And I got it on 3. All right, that one just keeps spinning. Let me do this one. There you go. You saw that? That's in there good. Now I got to get the wrench to lock the other bolt so that way it'll spin. All right, here we go. That's in there good. Yep, this helps. I got the caliper hanging. As you can see, that's a plastic tie. I'll just cut that off and then put the caliper back on with the rotor and all that. So that's how I have that. Let me go back and see how that, see? So this is not stretching, it's just hanging. Like that screw. There you go. That's in there so far. So get these two right here. Lift that up. That was it. Oh, the force. Yeah, that was it. Put the other one in. Stay there. Just like that. All right. Tighten it up with this. One in. That one in. And finish it up with this one. Put it on 3. There you go. It's in there. That one just spins, but it's in there. All right, and this is a 10mm nut and a 10mm. I got an extension 10mm socket. So put it right up here. It's right here. before I do that, I'm going to do it manually. So I will cross thread. Do it manually. And here you go. Got this little tool. Put it just like that. Okay. Oh, it's going in. And that's it. It's in there. All right. Okay, it's on there good. Got those 2 bolts in there, well, 1 basically, and I got the little 10mm that goes in there. I don't know if you see it, but it hooks up to this line right here. So this line, put it in there, and there it is. So I got that in there. Oh, I forgot to put the 2 nuts in there for that front motor mount right there. So I won't forget that. And then right here is that cross member. I got those 2 pieces up there. Now this is what happened. This is what would happen. See, if I didn't have that cross member, I didn't show you, but yeah, I was able to take that other, like this. I had it angled. I was able to pop it out, but this was already out the way. See, it's a big difference. You can't do it with this piece in there. I had a good angle, and then I was able to pop that other axle out. And that's why this is very important to get it out the way. And those 2 right there are 14mm. So everything's on with this one. And there's that plastic tie holding it. That's on the floor. So that's it. Now I'm gonna lower the car and go for a test drive.